Hi, Viva Sod from H & Gamers here with another quick tutorial on how to work on your Triton V10 when you pop a spark plug out. We're out here on a nice March morning. Roosters are over there crowing, and we're going to get this ball rolling right here on this Triton V10. We pop this cylinder back here. Here's our lovely little coil pack that blew out. If you can see, there's the hole. So today we're going to be using a scope, and the Timesert thread inserts, specifically for the Triton. I just looked this up. I got 5 packs with mine, and they now come with 8. So you'll get a nice little placard like that, a little instruction set, and your toolkit that you'll be using. These are the inserts that we'll be inserting. First thing we want to do is we want to take our scope, set it up so that we can see what we're doing. I want to feed the end of this scope down inside our little hole that we had up here. I'm going to climb up in this big thing. There's that hole, there's that hole, and we'll turn this scope on. And you can see the cylinder. And what we're going to be repairing, those threads right there. We've done this a number of times on this truck. First thing we want to make sure is that the piston is all the way at the bottom, and that we have no valves open on this at all. And you can see the piston there, all the way at the bottom of that, and that we have no valves open, because we're going to be cutting through. The valves are open and the piston is up, then we're going to nick them and we're going to damage it, and we don't want to do that. Make sure that is not a valve right there. Okay, so we're good to go. At the first set of tools that we're going to run. So we're going to say stop. Always check that their valves are not open. So open the valve cover, inspect the cam, making sure that it is not depressing the valves on the spark plug hole. It's the only way to actually know. Optional number way is this 2-man job. Put your thumb over the hole on the compression stroke, and it should pop it up. You'll feel the compression up. On the downstroke, both valves should be closed and the piston should be in the way. Or you could just use the scope like we did there. So first one, we're going to use the wrench provided to tighten the set screw to secure the counterbore in place. So we're going to grab this. This is the counterbore. Little set screw. We just want to make sure that this doesn't come out, because this is going to make you really, really nervous about the next step that's about to happen here. Because this thing goes straight down in the hole like that. You will also need for this job some extensions in various lengths. some grease so that you can pack inside of every single cutting tip that you're going to use. This will catch all of the, or some of the chips that are going to be cut away from the head, and then so they don't drop down inside. You'll need a air tool because you don't want to do this by hand. You got to turn this, and this takes probably 10-15 minutes by air. And you'll want a long reach. This is a extender that reaches down inside, a long reach air ratchet or air chuck, so that you can blow those chips out of the engine, because you want as many of those out of the engine after this. That's what the scope is for. So I will start the process here in a second as we get this down in here. This is the fun part. Since we're not on the other cylinders, we don't have to worry about popping this out, but we'll get it down in here and see if we can. Just like that. And then extension on. I'll get the longer one for this. There we go. And above the work surface, ratchet. Hey, let's give it the good old dad work. The right way. Doesn't work unless we do that. And then we just go. Every once in a while, you might want to pull the tool out. Back it up a little bit. Get the cutting head away. A little harder one-handed, but you can see here that we are starting to cut the threads away. First reamer is doing, you can see here on the scope, is this ledge right here that goes around the top. We got to get this down so that it is a perfectly flat ledge for the next tool to be able to do its job. And you can see that we haven't touched the threads yet, and we do have some debris down in there, so this will all be blown out as we proceed forward. You can see it right there. And each step along the way will blow this out. So we're not quite flat. You can see along the edge there's some, looks like some chatter marks. So we want to just keep going down. It'll drop. It'll almost drop down like a half inch. Not a half inch, maybe a quarter inch. So let's continue on. I'll drop that down into that hole. There we go. Connect the air chuck. Yeah. Give it to Dad. Blueberry Dad. Yep, there we go. We're gonna set this actually. Can I set it right here? Flutes are packed. Let's blow those out. Yeah, so we're no longer cutting.
Okay.
We've got no more chips. We are ready to move on to the next. Take a look at the. No, that is the. That's the cutting tip, the cutting head.
Oh, yeah. To make the new hole. Oh.
Yeah. Watch the video, Sheldon.
You're doing this.
Oh, no.
Ouch. Come on, there we go. So now we've got a nice clean. And see all the way over there? That's a nice shiny bore all the way down. So let's go ahead and blow as many of these chips out before we proceed. Step back, guys. Cover your eyes. Looking for just clean walls, nothing along the cylinder edge. Yeah. Twist your scope a little bit, check each side.
See how flat it is? That's real good.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
So the next tool is gonna put a thing in it, like a little.
So wait, why y'all gotta drill a hole?
Because the spark plug blows out of the engine.
I thought you just already did.
We did. We've done. This will be the third one now that we've done. So the first one we took pictures. The second one I took pictures, and this one I decided to take a video.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I just never seen this before.
So now we go on to the next tool. Blow all this stuff out of here.
And so what happens is the engine heats up, and the way the spark plug is set up, they kind of melt, so they just blow out.
Oh, damn.
And so we're putting a new cap in it, like a whole new thread to keep the spark plug from blowing out. Yeah.
That's not cool.
Some dude came up with this idea to make this kit, and now he's making millions.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
If we trip in.
This is glass, man.
So now we're going to go on to.
I got some of that headlight reserved now.
Number B. Number B is this tool.
Okay, yep. Or this one?
Nope, it's this tool. That's the threader.
This be like $1,000 out of that.
So this is a $500 kit.
Uh-huh.
These inserts are $25 for a 2-pack.
Okay.
And then this is a $500 repair. Like if you were to call me up and say, hey, I wanted to do this, I'd charge you $500 to do this.
Uh-huh.
Because it takes about an hour to 2 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
And then
Most of it's drilling.
yeah, it's mostly drilling. So do that, take it until it goes down like that, and then you tighten it down.
You tighten that one.
Nope, this one's, you don't ever take this one out. So, same thing here. We're going to pack the flukes on this with grease, so that way we catch all of the chips as they fall.
So can you get all types of car stuff there? All the mechanic tools and bits?
All the kits and stuff, good stuff.
Yeah. Just in case got a mechanic, you know,
And you bought all that nice and tacky. You should do something like that to your mount the cord. Your mount the cord got the same stuff like this stuff in it.
Yeah.
Full of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, flutes are packed. And this is all real time too, so you'll see exactly how this is going. Back down into the hole. Now this is the fun one. This is the one that actually does most of the big deep cutting. And this takes probably 10-15 minutes just by itself. Dad squeezes.
Squeeze, gotta get the luck.
Well, it doesn't work unless you do the dad squeezes.
That's true.
Now you can see how far we are.
Yeah, we went down.
But
Almost an inch.
Look at all those.
Oh, no.
So let's clear those off.
Watch right on
How far do you go?
Yeah, look at that mess down in there. It's gotten so much messier down there. Let's clean that off. Because look on the tip of the
Oh,
camera.
dang.
Make sure you stick it all the way down in.
You want to gap that spark plug? I got a gapper.
Not there yet. I'm not even worried about the spark plug yet.
That's cool.
We have another half hour or so. Okay, you can start seeing that starting to get some nice defined ledges in there. That's what the tool is doing. And all the threads should be gone. And we're done. I don't see any threads. But we're not, I don't think we're all the way through yet. No, there's still some threads right there. So let's repack the flutes and do again.
Well done. That was yesterday. That's today. ICT has changed the headlight. Look. Got to get some light bulb.
Quite tell if it's all the way down or not. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any threads yet. I mean, there's just a bare outline of them. We'll run it a few more, because I think we did the same thing last time, and it said it felt like it was like done,
Yeah.
and then we ran it for another 5 minutes, and it went boom,
Yeah.
and dropped. So we'll continue to run it until we're out of chips, just like we had the first one. Oh yeah, even more.
Yeah, wow.
We're still working.
Yeah.
We're still working.
Oh no.
All the way to the ground.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, it's like underneath the dip over here. You gotta get that far.
It doesn't feel free yet.
Why we don't use that as a ratchet?
Because it's not a ratchet. It's an air ratchet. Use the right tool for the right job.
Got no air.
You need a bigger air compressor.
We'll get there.
It still feels really tight. Okay, you can see all of that stuff that we've done almost down to the bottom. Hey, look, it turned off. This is what you're looking for, is this bottom bit. You can just see there's just barely a little bit left of the threads. And we're trying to get it down so that collar sits flush on that mount. So probably another couple of minutes and we should be through. Should spin freely. Yep, we're there. So what was tight a second ago is no longer tight, and I can spin it freely. So we're down on the bottom. Let's pull that out. Oh, look at that. Came right out. Let's clean it up. So this is what we've done. Down to here, rim the whole picture until the stop collar reaches the head. This will create a 45-degree countersink as seen in the picture deep. So if we look down in the hole, you'll see a really dirty head that has a countersink hole done as we want. So let's go ahead and clean this up. And we will proceed on to the next level. Yep. why you want to make sure you have eye protection.
We gotta tap the hole now.
What if I should let all the way come all the way over there? Something they push down.
Front or rear?
Huh?
Front or rear?
Front. You want to get both of them, but because the one on the right is bad or whatever. Right?
Okay, got a pretty good clean cylinder wall and head. It's hard to see here.
So what?
We're good to go to the next point.
Yeah.
Where's my tool?
On the next one.
Yep, on to the next tool. So now we're going to need the
You got a rag you want to wipe
Nope. Because guess what happens if you have grease all over your tools? Guess what doesn't happen if you have grease all over your tools? It does not rust. So we blow it off, leave some grease on it. Next tool. We're going to go ahead and tap the hole. Tap the hole with the wrench provided. There is a pilot at the top to help guide it straight into the hole.
Yeah, we need that.
So mechanics tips number 1, pack the flutes with grease just like we did with all the other ones. This will help catch any stray chips from getting into the cylinder. And we'll want to use some brake cleaner if we have, and a potentially shop vac to help remove any remaining chips. I've not been able to use a shop vac. The only thing I've been able to use is high compressed air to blow it around and get it up and out of the cylinder, and just take a few minutes to do that, and it works pretty good. Set over here. No, this is all we need. That just sets into the hole.
Feels like it's going in.
I think that's it. It's not going any further in. That doesn't make any. Oh no, it's cutting. Okay, there we go.
We just got those stuff.
Yep.
Is that it?
That's it. Should just throw it out.
Yeah. Did you hit him up? He'll be like, oh, bro. He's like, that's it, I'm done.
And now we should have some brand new fresh threads.
You guys need antifreeze?
You got some?
All the way down. You can see those brand new. Shh.
Sorry.
I need some brand new fresh threads. Got those all the way in. So, clean off our tools. Okay. Now, we're on the back side. So we're going to go ahead and set the tool. So this is this little tool that's like this. Just like that. So, screw on the Timesert, just like that. And then we tighten this down. That goes in here, just like that. And this is how it goes down in here like that, right? So this is what we're going to do to unscrew it once it's down in the cylinder. So this goes down into the hole, into that cylinder we just tapped, and we'll rotate it around like that until it's all the way down, and then we'll pop this out, and this whole thing will come out and leave just this little bit in, hopefully. Some preparation for this hole though. We got to clean up all the junk and make sure that we've got a nice clean hole for all of this to go little brake cleaner, a little parts cleaner in there, contact cleaner, see all those extra chips that came out. Couple of teenage giggle fit boys over here. Couple of teenage giggle fit boys over here. Okay.
Frank ain't here, man. That's what we're missing.
Oh, look at all that gunk. Let's take a look. camera to clean. Oh yeah, much nicer. Does not appear to be any chips inside the cylinder.
Man, I was looking forward to
Okay.
the dip.
Gonna put some Loctite. Oop, bit too much. Never too much red Loctite. Oh my God, yes there is.
They work great if you put them on wheel lugs.
Yeah, make sure you put this stuff on your wheel lugs.
Works great.
Works great. The excess. Gently drop it in the hole. My tool. There's that. Probably don't need that yet. There it is. It's bottomed out. Give it a nice little snug twist. Stick the Allen wrench down in the middle. And unscrew this bolt in the middle. This is what we're doing right here. Hold the wrench in a counterclockwise, untighten the cap screw with an Allen wrench. This will allow the setting to release itself from this tool. You can now unscrew the setting tool from the insert. Right, so now ow. Take that. And then when you pull the tool out, the insert's inserted with Loctite, locked into place,
You dropped it.
and we're ready to go on to the next level. So, next tool.
Ain't a V10 what they got in the bumper?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. don't see Vipers too much. Hold up. He's yeah.
Okay. Last tool is the expander. And for this, is this one right here. We're going to insert the driver tool using the wrench provided, place the driver tool in a square, and then tighten the set screw to secure the driver in place. That's this one right here. Oil the bottom of the threads with the install with the driver oil, and then we're going to drive it in. Screw the driver into the insert. The driver will cold form the last few threads of the insert. This is approximately 10 full turns, and then while screwing the driver into the insert, you will feel the driver starting to tighten up. With a little more power, continue to the end until it starts to loosen up, and then we can remove the driver. That means that the driver has succeeded all the way through and is down and will continue to turn. So, some thread oil. Let's blow some of those chunks out. Now some driver oil. Straight down into the hole. Fingers tight. Tight now. So it's starting to cold form those threads. Back to soft, it looks like. There we go.
Did it go in?
Yep, freely spinning now.
Pull it
So
out.
it's all the way in. So we just pull it up.
Is that because it's at the end?
Yep. There we go. Should be done.
Should. Get it in? Sweet, sweet.
Take a look down the hole. And we should see that we have a nice let's clean that off. And now we have a brand new seat. Come on, go down in there.
Focus.
you go. Brand new threads. There's the top of the seat. Right there.
That's what a fire in the woods. You got like an 18-meter hose.
Oh yeah.
You get like these big side by side with a hose.
Yeah.
You want that gapper, Dad?
Yep.
Okay, let me go grab this and that.
We need a spark plug gap of 52 to 56.
The gap.
I already saw it. It's 52 to 56. It's way off.
Is it?
Yeah, it must have hit when it hit the top of the roof. It's like down in the 30s.
Yeah. Good thing. We checked that. Wouldn't have been fire, right? Best tool in the workshop, man. Friggin' drop it, dude.
Oh, I have to drop it down the hole.
Yeah, no, don't drop it.
Just have to make sure I don't drop it the wrong way down the hole. There we go.
Remember, tight, and then just let it off. So.
Oh, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, I know.
This is a Triton engine.
Yeah.
So in a Triton engine, what you do is you make sure that you don't tighten your spark plugs.
Yeah, you want them rattling.
You want them rattling in your hole.
Just, you know, 'cause you don't want them blowing out. You want a little air to get out.
Oh, is that not tightening? Seems a bit too tight. Very tight. I need a longer extension.
Longer one?
Yeah,
Is there one more?
I don't have any more.
You don't have any?
Nope. Don't bother.
Don't tell me not to bother. All the tools in here?
Yeah, maybe. Ouch. snug. Oh, dang it. Place. Watch your fingers. Yep.
That sounds good, Dad. Sounds like a V10.
198,000 miles. Just have to clear the engine. Hopefully it'll clear by itself, but we may have to clear it. Nice and steady.